Do you find it hard to give someone feedback, especially tough feedback? Would you like to be able to give someone feedback, but also create this culture on your team where it's okay to give each other feedback? If so, then, well, you know what to do. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and I'm a leadership coach. And if you're new to my videos, I make content specifically for first-time managers so they can crush it in their new roles without crushing themselves in their teams. Many managers, especially first-time managers, find that giving someone tough feedback is one of the hardest things to do and learn. So in this 4-part video series, my goal is to teach you how to be able to give someone feedback and create this culture of feedback on your team. And today, I'm going to break down the first step for you. By the way, I didn't come up with these ideas. The information comes from Kim Scott, who wrote Radical Candor. And if you don't have that book on your bookshelf, I highly recommend it. Now, in this book, she lists out 4 steps, and today I'm going to teach you the first step. And the first step in learning how to give tough feedback is by asking someone on your team to give you tough feedback. The reason why is because if you want other people on your team to be okay with accepting your feedback, then you need to show that you can take theirs. You need to be a role model for the behaviors that you want them to show. So if you want them to take your feedback and do something with it, then you need to show them that you can do that too. And to do this effectively, you need to come up with your go-to question. Now, when I was a manager, I asked, "How am I doing?" And every time that I asked this, I got, "Good." That was it. It was nice to hear, but it really didn't tell me what I could do to improve. So I came up with another question. The question you want to ask your team is, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being and 10 being great, how am I doing as your manager? After you ask this question, just, you don't allow yourself to say anything, which can be tough because naturally we want to fill the silence in a conversation. So ask this question, then wait for a response. And if the person gives you a number between 1 to 9, then ask a follow-up question, which is, what can I do to get to a 10? And then just jot down everything that they say. If the person gives you a 10, then ask them, well, what is it that I do that gets me to a 10? So that's a question that you can ask to solicit feedback from your team. Now, if you want to create this culture of feedback on your team, it's important that you do this consistently, okay? You just can't do this once and expect that your team is going to be okay with accepting feedback. That doesn't create a culture of feedback on your team. You need to do this consistently. When you do this for the first time, don't be surprised if you don't get a lot of feedback. Your direct reports want to be sure and want to be safe that it's okay to give you feedback. And so you need to make sure that you ask this question on a consistent basis. And I highly suggest that you ask this question during your regular one-to-ones. When you get into this habit of asking your direct reports this question, they're going to be on notice that you'll be asking the question and they'll come to the meeting prepared to deliver their answer. So when you get into this pattern of asking for feedback and then responding well to it, you're creating conditions for psychological safety. And this will create an atmosphere where it's safe to give each other feedback. So that's step 1 of 4 on learning how to give tough feedback. And in my next videos, I'll share the other steps. By the way, if you want to learn more about how to give feedback to your direct reports so that they can improve their performance, then I invite you to sign up for my free upcoming masterclass. Sign up details and the description are in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, then feel free to give it a like. Also, leave a comment. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you like this video? And if it's not a 10, what can I do to improve? See what I did there? Take care.